Welcome back on my YouTube channel, Eminent Television. I am Owino Stephen. Ladies and gentlemen, I am suddenly surprised by what the IEBC chairperson did yesterday.
In the situation, in the event that working with the security officials and other stakeholders, if we find that the environment is not conducive enough for us to conclude the by-election in Olkalau, we will be left with no choice other than to take the most unfortunate and drastic step of postponing the elections in Olkalau. And if that's not enough, we will cancel it altogether. And that will be a very sad day for the citizens, innocent residents, citizens of Olkalau, because they will lose an opportunity to be represented in parliament. Elections are very expensive. In Olkalau,
without fear of contradiction, how can you announce that the prepared the scheduled day of election in Olkalau, you suddenly announce that due to the tense that is in Olkalau, the date might be postponed? Is this not a panic from the UDA allies that they are seeing a defeat, early defeat, and all the cards, the script that they planned has failed? Rigathi Gachagua amewafinya mpaka imebidi that wasongeshe hii kitu mbele ndio warudi table tena wachore venye wata win hii election. Why do you want to force the people of Olkalau with your candidates if they have democratically decided that they want that guy, Sami Ngotho, to be their leader? Why, Kenyans? Is this the same way you are going to force us with a president come 2027, the guy that Kenyans are tired of, the guy that Kenyans are no longer interested in? Because, to be honest, this Olkalau by-election ndio inafaa ituonyeshe the way forward. And with this small Olkalau by-election, ndio Wakenya wenzangu tunafaa tutumie tuone Kenya itafanyika 2027. Kindly like, share, and subscribe on my YouTube channel. You know, if you like this video, you automatically support the work I'm doing on this channel. Ladies and gentlemen, the president has been using a lot of resources, a lot of money, over 10 billion Kenya shillings in a small constituency. Something that we have never seen before. Yeah? Why did the president decide to use all these resources to convince these people? But the good thing is that people of Olkalau wamechanuka. Na Wakenya wenzangu, let's follow, let's learn from these people of Olkalau. Why am I saying this? Yeah? Because I've seen a good example from these people. Hao watu wameamua pesa ni yetu. Serikali, pesa yenye wanatuletea hapa ni yetu. Ni tax. Na in fact ni tax ya watu wa Kenya wote. We will take it as a gift you have decided to give us. But kwa roho zetu tumeamua ni Sami Ngotho. We are not going to vote Samuel Nyaga, the guy that we are forcing us with. I was really surprised there was a guy, UDA ally, the MP from Nakuru East, saying that, taking microphone and telling the people of Macharia that you have to vote UDA person, that person who is close to President Ruto, so that mukue na kazi rahisi, so that the president will bring development in this region. If we elect somebody who is not close to the president will not bring development in this region. I am asking you, Kenyans, to be honest, and these leaders who are saying this. Yani tumefika mahali ambapo unafosiwa na President Ruto, unaambiwa usipomuelect he will not bring development in your region. What are you trying to tell us? Why are you trying to force common mwananchi to vote for you by force? It is our democratic right. We choose someone that to may decide. And that is why we have what is called ballot box. Secret ballot box. You go and choose the one that unaona this person is ni mtu ametosha na yeye ndio tumemchagua. Some days before, some of these UD allies, the broad-based government people, said very well that the reason why Rigathi Gachagua was impeached from office is because of the time that he said that the government is like a company, whereby those people who are there are the very first people to have a great shareholder. Now, you have forgotten it. Mmerudi nyinyi wenyewe mnasema that you have to vote for UD allies so that you can get support from government. You can get development from government. Meaning, if they vote that guy for DCP, he will not get the support from government. Why are you so confused? Mnasahau aje haraka kitu yenye mlikuwa mnapiga nayo Rigathi Gachagua. You are the one now doing it. Fellow Kenyans, we've been saying this. Some of you are bitter. They are saying that we are always bitter against President Ruto. I am trying to open your eye. Can you see what is happening in Olkalau? Wanasongesha mpaka siku ya by-election. Yet, they said the by-election campaign was supposed to end on Monday, date 13. These people have sensed the defeat, and to be honest, the narrative of one term is becoming real, and the president is feeling it. The president is trying to use any means possible. Remember, Wakenya walierevuka wakajua vizuri that this time round ukikuja kutupigia magoti mbele ya church utumie jina ya Mungu, we are not going to tolerate those your nonsense. Now that you can't use church anymore, you are now trying to persuade people, to convince people with a lot of money, of which the good thing is that you are giving them, and some of them are even denying. But I want to convince you, I want to advise you people of Olkalau, don't fall in this trap of kuchoma hizi vitu. Chukueni hizi vitu muweke kwa nyumba, ama muende umupe some of those families yenye mnaona they are incapable of having this thing. Give them. But kura yako ikue with a stand. If you have decided that it is DCP, don't be convinced by these resources that the President Ruto is giving. Ameamua mpaka lete transformer, water tanks, milk, mahoteli zinakuwa sponsored, watu nakula bure. Endeni mukule, kwani si pesa ni serikali na pesa zote za wananchi, na sisi hizo pesa ni pesa zetu, na wameamua kuwaletea huko Olkalau. Go and eat, but don't vote. Have a stand. Why should the government, it is very shameful, very embarrassing. Though the president had to run away from this thing, but he is present there, but not physically, because he is sending his people. He used to send Kithure Kindiki. Kithure Kindiki ameshindwa, hayuko hapo. Sasa ni Moses Kuria, the guy who was some days heckled from this region. I'm really surprised the reason why President Ruto had to push the IEBC chairperson to postpone this thing. Because hii ni President Ruto, hakuna mtu mwingine. Why mbona President Ruto unajiforce na watu hawakupendi? That is the question. In Olkalau, these people, they don't love you. And you said ulifundisha Rigathi Gachagua national politics, you impeached him knowing that umemaliza siasa zake. He has become the most headache. He has been giving your government sleepless nights. Yeah? Now imebidi mpaka upostpone the by-election. Just a simple, a mere by-election. What if come 2027? And remember, on Sunday, Linda Wananchi will be on Olkalau. Postponed, sindio? You have postponed it. But on Sunday, Linda Wananchi itakuwa pale Olkalau. Ndio inazidi kukua moto. Itazidi kukua moto. It won't be easy for you, the president. It won't be easy. With that force, Kang'ato wa Barua will be there. Rigathi Gachagua, I hope, I'm sure he will be there. They decided, the other day, UDA allies decided to criticize the like of Sudi, wakatusi this Sami Ngotho. Wakasema that huyo ni chokora. Did you see what these people of Olkalau did? They went there, wakaanza to contribute. They took their time, the whole day. The contribution was led by Nyandarua Senator, that is Methu. They contributed the money. Some were coming with cents. Mwingine anakuja 10 bob, 20 bob, 30 bob, 50, whichever. And you saw when the money was being counted. Yeah? Wakaamua kununulia, mliwita mtu wetu chokora, tunamnunulia mpaka suit, mpaka na kiatu. Hatutaki huyo mtu wenyu akona gari ama whatever, akona pesa mingi. We want someone who will represent us in parliament, not someone who will work for you, the president. Now you have postponed the by-election. Who will represent these people's grievances? Parliament National Assembly. You are delaying them. You are really delaying these people. Are you not seeing this one as something that... how can I put this one? The president, who is advising President Ruto, because it is automatically... And I want to tell you, this game between the DCP and UDA, the referee has decided to take side, and he is on the side of UDA, to be honest. The referee, I want to say that this guy has been allegedly bribed by the president. And don't forget, these people said very well sometimes back that you are trying to compete with the president, yet he's the one who elected the IEBC chairperson. He's the one who is paying the IEBC chairperson. How, on which rules will you win against him? So I'm asking myself, are we on a democratic country? The electoral body should be independent. I've never imagined that electoral body will come to an extent that it will be controlled by someone, yet it is independent. Uhuru ya hii country ilienda wapi? And I've been saying that Ruto is slowly turning this country to be to dictatorship country. And some of you have been saying that I'm the one saying that so. But this is open reality. Hii ni open reality. Watu wangu. Tumefika to an extent that the president is controlling election, mpaka by election, in the name of trying to show Rigathi Gachagua that he is the boss who brought him on national politics. You used the other term saying that Murkomen said that he want to arrest this guy. Do you know why Murkomen want to arrest this guy come 2027? Because this guy knows all the secrets that the president has been using to violate this election. And that's why you are panicked. And the president is pushing Murkomen, arrest huyu mtu, anaziba njia zangu zote. And first of all, he is a threat. This guy has an influence like that one of Raila Amolo Odinga. And this guy, if we don't arrest him as early as now, he is going to block all my ways. And he is going to make me a one-term president. Remember, Rigathi Gachagua said that whether he die, he must make sure that President Ruto must be a one-term president. Yes, we know it is personal, but the guy worked with President Ruto on a table. They did all the calculation on how to defeat Raila Amolo Odinga, and he has all the hints on his fingertip, and he's going to block all routes of President Ruto. And this is why Rigathi Gachagua is a big threat to this government. Wamunyoro is the I can say Wamunyoro ndio dawa ya President Ruto. And I've been telling you, if they will unite, will form a strong coalition, and the guy that they will appoint, they will say that this is our candidate. The president, I'm telling you, President Ruto is going back to Sokoi. What's your thought? Why do you think the IEBC chairperson had to postpone, to use this word, to postpone this by-election? Because the other time you saw, I can say, these people that are supporting DCP, the bloggers, they are being threatened in Olkalau. Their posters were turned down, zingine zinachomwa. Yet, we have the security there that are supposed to protect this thing. They are not. They are not at all. You are trying to force wananchi to vote for you. Now attack. That's my take. For those people who are encountering on this channel for the first time, kindly like, share, and subscribe on my YouTube channel. Thank you.